Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Walks and Talks with Zodiak. It stormed last night, so there's actually not really actually.
Workout
nice.
paused.
It's been nice and pretty cool in the morning when the winter come on approaching, but
Workout resumed.
nice cool breeze. Got that nice cool rain air, smelling air. Roads are wet, so it's really nice. So how can you not be astonished and amazed at what God creates? I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. The sky, how the colors all just blend and mend and meld together. The quietness, the calmness, the peacefulness. Showing the sun starting to show, the light creeping in. If you look closely enough, you can see some of the stars through the clouds. Another glorious morning. A thankful morning. From being able to wake up to enjoy this day and this walk with Zodiak. I do have a mic, but when I did a test live, see how it works. Found out with the current case on my phone, I can't hook the mic adapter up to it for it to work properly. I have to take my phone out the case to hook it up. So which means you need to find if there's an extender for it, little extender adapter I can use, or maybe a different case I can switch to. Or a different mic, Bluetooth mic. Try to see if I can just hook the mic up directly to my phone, and I wasn't able to. So I have to look into that. Today's reading was good. I think what I'll do also is on the walks is read today's scripture, today's reading from the Bible U app. It's really good. I really enjoy that app. We're going into the weekend. Wife and son are back at our old house in Kansas with my mom. They're visiting. Same time, wife is doing packing. Well, the things that we're keeping, and then also things that we're donating, or things that we're getting rid of. How does the housing market work? Well, selling houses work. I'm curious. Because our townhome on Zillow, it says the value is, pause, Zodiak going poopy. 1 second.
Workout paused.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Workout resumed.
Had to clean up his poop once he was done. But back to like the whole housing market. Like Zillow says, townhome estimated value is 177,500, something like that. $177,500. That is more than double than what we originally purchased that townhome for when we moved into it. And to be honest, I mean, to sell it for that much, one will be awesome because a big chunk of that will go towards us putting a really good down payment on a house with the actual yard and house we want, and two, pay off like my truck, because my truck I have a big chunk paid off ahead of time, like well ahead of time, so I'll be making sporadic payments here and there, and that's to keep ahead of everything on it. This will pay that off completely, and any other small bills from medical bills or anything like that. Yeah, see, that would be awesome. But I don't know how that works. Like, have a realtor sell it, tell them the price, like we want to sell it for this price, and leave it up there. One of the things I talked to my parents about, they said, like, just put the amount, put it up for the amount that you want, because during the process, when people are interested, they're gonna come and they're gonna negotiate it to lower it down. So if I start low, they're gonna try to make it even lower. So put it for all I want and go from there. Just don't go lower than what I want to go low as. This is the lowest amount I'll go to sell it. But how does that work? Like, do I get a realtor? Hey, I want to put this up, and so I sit there. Do I have to pay a fee for it to be listed as for sale? I know they take a percentage of the sale, so that's why. I'd assume that if they can sell it for more, it's like a incentive on their half to, I want to sell for more, so I get more of a, when I get my percentage, I can get this X amount, But I don't know. It does need some work inside to do. It's something we talked about even before is the carpet, the flooring, the little dinky dishwasher, which we never used. And that's the reason why, replacing that. Let's get that thrown out. There's a shopping junction that takes old appliances like TV, stoves. Hey, I was gonna say this road is slippery. I know I better be careful leaving. 23. When I got down here, I know it rained the night before it stormed. And I remember going to training and I got in an accident because the road was slick. And from what I understand, like the heat heats up the road, and then when it rains, it cools it down, it becomes slick like black ice. That's how I worked out my paid off 2016 Toyota Tundra. To be honest, I was hoping that they wouldn't wreck it out. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be fixed. Sweet. Because the side that got wrecked, there was a hit and run in junction. Someone hit my truck. Don't know who. Have a suspicion who it was, but nothing came out of it. So it hit on that same side, the driver's side door. So I figured, yes, the driver's side's gonna get fixed, and I'll have a paid off truck. But they decide to cash it out instead. It's like, oh, that sucks. But then it led me to my 2024 Toyota Tundra that my wife found. Limited edition, or limited. Don't know about limited edition. It's perfect. I'm not big on too many fancy things, but come to find out, it came with a lot of things that I really didn't realize. It was a really good purchase, I believe, and that's thanks to the wife. My wife found it for me, and I enjoy it. I love the Toyota Tundra model, because they're really good trucks, in my opinion. Somebody might have a different opinion, but in mine, they're good trucks. But yeah, that's one of the things I've been wondering. Put this house on the market, get it sold, hopefully to pay off the truck, bills, be billless for real. Except for student loans, which right now I got a call. I thought I had everything straightened out with that, but I guess I didn't. Let's see what heart rate. Zone 2, that's what I'm talking about. I increased the weight in my vest instead of 10 to 20. Saying that loud, that sounds like a big jump. I doubled the weight to work to keep my heart rate in zone 2 area. Gonna do that for 6 weeks. Something else I noticed, the original plan was to alternate, morning when possible calisthenics, army PT, PT, Joe Sargent PT. Evening weights at the gym, iron weights, the iron therapy, alternating with resistance band, coming to the house, working in the lab. And well, I know this one, I'll intermix calisthenics and the lifting portion, weights or bands, in the evening time. I'm still getting calisthenics workout in. That's not to include the month of the 3,100 push-up challenge I'm doing for myself. I encourage other people to join in. It was really no purpose, but I'm gonna start looking into how can I conduct these challenges in which the benefits of it will go towards a organization like suicide awareness, breast cancer awareness, things like that. So I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, I noticed a pattern that I'm starting to do more resistance bands than the iron weights, which I don't mind because one, I feel you get more work with the resistance bands. I'm gonna still try to incorporate throwing around the iron. Just use this as a sign to buckle down and start getting the weights for the lab. So I can throw, the iron around. Home gym life, baby. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Check me out, Drill Sergeant. Take me out. Thought I seen the light in my uncle's garage go off. So, and then I am about caught up. We'll be finishing the catching up portion of posting videos on YouTube today. Everywhere else, I am pretty caught up. I'm gonna post up yesterday's videos and workout, so stay tuned for that. And this weekend, like I said, I will be looking into adding weights to the lab, sandbags, things like that. Also look to get another piece of item, probably a program, so I can do video editing. The phone holder, I'm gonna check the videos out because I used those yesterday, I believe the day before too, and they looked like, yeah, I say that was a good investment choice of getting that to use. At some point, I probably will get one of those fancy like tripod rotating phone holders that track also. I think that'd be good. And also, keep saying also, yeah.
Total 1 mile. 19 minutes. Steps 2,042 steps. Heart rate 114.
Should be one more voice. No? Okay. Side story that also reminded me, one of my friends was talking. She has a thing saying like over and over. I don't know why I chose violence that day, but she was saying something. I think she asked me a question. I was like, no, I'm just wondering how many other times you're gonna say like. And the pause and the look. It was hilarious. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, get one of those trackers. And also, I know I do a live when I do the Sunday walk and talks with Zodiak, kind of Q&A. I will be. Is that a person? I'm pretty sure it is, because that's a bright light. I usually don't see over there when I'm walking in the morning. Person or a vehicle? Pretty sure it's a person. Well, we'll find out. But I'm gonna do a live, do one of my workouts. I used to do it Twitch. I don't know how that works. Because I don't know how to say the videos when I do live on Twitch or make videos on Twitch. Something I'll practice more. But right now, since I'm already juggling the Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, kind of sort of Facebook and Threads, and I have my posts that automatically be sent to those. So, trying to perfect Twitch. That'll come on the back end. But yeah, I'll do a live workout. Just have to figure out what day. Probably kind of rotating days. Do one and then do a different day. Do a different day. So on and so forth. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So you guys can see me, putting in the work live. And if you have any Q&As or suggestions, I can answer the questions or add or make adjustments. If, like, hey, when you do this lift, do it like this or try to do it like this. Like I said before, I'm always open for advice. I'm a student of life. Always willing to learn. Oh, the house light. Well, is it usually on? It probably is. It's just, I don't know, for some reason I started to think that wasn't normal. I thought it was a person or something. Zone 2. Yeah, the breeze is really nice. Whew. Do my grocery shopping this weekend also. Fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, any additional meat, protein to get. So next week, Halloween, be first, well, won't be my first Halloween here. No, it won't. I think it'd be the first Halloween for my son and daughter. I believe it will. Good morning. See in the camera, the sky looks a lot lighter. Yeah. Those are the plans. Today is week 6, day 5. Whew. To say the least, this journey has been interesting. I think me doing these postings also has helped me stay on track on following my workout program. In the past, I'll do a workout program, but at some point we'll stop and start a new one. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. There's really no excuse for it, just I would. But I think this helped me stay on track. In a sense, I'm still kind of off track-ish, because scheduling wise, how I want to do it compared to how I'm able to do it. Tomorrow, 6+ miles ruck march, and then the workout of the weekend. So tomorrow I'll go ahead and go to Dollar General as I did before. When I do my ruck march, I'll go out to Dollar General at like a checkpoint, get some water, electrolytes, snack for that energy for walk on my walk back. Yeah. And look into getting a better ruck. Probably get I've seen Go Ruck has a backpack to put plate in, like a plate carrier backpack. I'll look into that. I know F&G at one point had like a ruck trainer where you can put a plate on it, like a 4 to 5 pound plate, and put secured on it. I might be just looking to get that. Let's get an old school ruck. The ruck I got, it's like not jacked up, but it is missing some things. The ruck I used to have when I was in, I think I ended up selling it because I was like, nah, I'm not going to be using this. I wish I had my old ruck. That or I turned it in. All I know is I don't have it now, so there's that. Alright. We're approaching home base. Gonna get Zodiak cleaned up, fed, watered. See what time it is, depending on the time. Not gonna quit calisthenics. 6:12. Won't be able to knock in a quick calisthenics. Never mind. I'll get him cleaned up, fed, watered, get cleaned up myself, dressed for work, and head out. Alright, Zodiac. End of the show for now. What do you say? Welcome to the Walk and Talks with Zodiac. If you have an issue, I have a thought. Want to talk about a topic, or just go for a walk, you can always count on Zodiac. Welcome to the Walks and Talks with Zodiac. I'm gonna have to replay this and write those down because I'm not gonna remember the lyrics. I mean, I'm still working on it, but still. Alright. Walks and Talks with Zodiac. Keys to functional fitness. Peace.